Hello everyone, it is TJC, a part of the TJC product, and I'm here bringing to you a video that I thought would personally be very interesting because there's something about this game where I want to talk about all the weapons. It's been now how long since the game has come out? We're about, I don't know how many days exactly, but it's much more than less than a month until Black Ops 3 comes out. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to go through each one of the weapons in Advanced Warfare and like just look at them like how I would talk about any other Call of Duty weapons in the series. And I want to talk about like the final patch of this weapon versus the way that it was at the beginning of the game like came out. And there'll be like significant ones out there. You can see my guy here. But there's significant ones out there that are tweaked more throughout the game than other ones, because there's some in here too that were literally untouched. So let's go through them here. We're going to start off with assault rifles. I want to talk about the DLC in a separate video, because there's just we don't even I'm on PlayStation and we don't have the M1911 or the MP40 yet, but we have all the rest. And the only one that I haven't unlocked through supply drops or advanced supply drops was the Carterizer. So I wanted to talk about it in a separate video, all the DLC weapons. But we'll start off with the 6. These were the 6 base guns. We had 6 base assault rifles for Advanced Warfare. There was the BAL, and then the AK, the ARX, the HBR, the IMR, the MK14. So, the BAL. Let's start off with the BAL, guys. Okay, at the beginning of this game, this gun was the most ridiculous gun maybe ever in Call of Duty history, honestly, because the way that it didn't move, it only shot faster the more that you held down the trigger, so it was just a monster. And then the Obsidian Steed, it was amazing. But over the course of all these patches that have happened to the weapon, it is still safe to say, in my opinion, I don't think anyone will challenge me here on this, is that the vanilla BAL, the regular BAL, is still the best weapon in the game. And that's just my personal opinion. Tell me if you guys disagree. So, and the Obsidian Steed is not as good as it was before, since it reduced the damage. The patches that they put on it always reduced the damage, and now this gun just has a slower fire rate and less accuracy. Versus that just shoots straight as a motherfucker with grip, and it's still unstoppable. So the AK-12, no one really uses the AK-12 competitively unless if they're using I think it's the rat, whatever one shoots faster. And then the RIP too. A lot of people use RIP, and people that complain about variants complain about the RIP, but it is not even still like it is not close to the BAL. And I don't think that the AK-12 has gotten any fucking nerfs. I think I had gotten one buff at the start of the game, like soon after. So the ARX, this fucking gun, right now, the Steel Bite and the Hole Puncher are viable, and I think that the Hole Puncher has been one of the best weapons in the game. It kills people so fast, and I think it's because after the ARX got a buff, it went from 30 bullets in a clip to 45, which is just ridiculous. And then the Hole Puncher, it just one bursts for days, and that's pretty much what I think about the ARX. But the Hole Puncher and the Steel Bite make the gun viable, but the Hole Puncher is one of the best, and it's close up there to BAL. It just kills them so fast, and it has like no recoil. And then the HBR, I have always liked the HBR, and it's just funny because the average Joe here, it's literally, it was one of the best weapons in the game, and it still could be right now. And I think that for one weapon that's actually like overpowered, variant wise, is the Insanity, and then the Speakeasy, which we'll get to later. But like I feel like the average Joe is like it's the Insanity with what's it called, slower fire rate. So in my opinion, so I think it got like a bunch of buffs and a bunch of tweaks throughout the whole thing. I right now it's pretty. It's up there with the BAL, but the BAL is still like, all too powerful. And then this is the IMR versus the ARX. IMR now, after so much that has happened to it, like just update wise, I think that this is maybe the second to worst assault rifle, and it's gotten worse only. I think the impact is the only good one, to be honest. And then we go to the MK14, which is probably the worst. I actually used this, my first prestige, I unlocked this as my first thing I unlocked with my prestige tokens. And, I don't know. It's not like it got worse. I mean, they only buffed it, but it's still shit. So these are the ones. So best weapon in the game, meh, meh. Oh, unless if you have hole puncher, that. I mean, I can, this is still good. I'll use it, but I'll probably use Bal instead, and then the IMR and MK. My point is that the assault rifles have not been what I really wanted them to be. Like, over the course of this game, to be honest, I think that the Bal and the HBR are the best, and it shows everyone uses the Bal. And for everyone that uses variants, they still use a vanilla Bal. It's not like they're using vanilla, or regular anything else. It's always the Bal, and it's because it's probably still is the best fucking assault rifle in the game, if not the best weapon. So, and looking at how long this video has taken, I wanted to keep these short and sweet, so I'll do them in separate parts. Throughout this, I guess it'll become a series. I didn't really plan it to be, but I want to talk more about each one of these weapons and stuff. So let me know if you enjoyed this. Subscribe. The next one will probably come out soon. We'll talk about submachine guns, fuck it. And then we'll talk about all the rest. And including the one video I want to do all the DLC and just talk about the whole overview of the DLC, in my opinion. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Now, if you guys will excuse me, I'm going to upload this while I go watch my Green Bay Packer football game. I think we're going to win, to be honest, but that's a separate side story. So I'll see you guys in the next video, and remember, when it's good, it's a TJC product. Later, guys.